Hey, how's it going, guys? It is your friendly neighborhood Bioshock nerd here. I don't know why I said that, but anyways, the last time I did a live commentary like this, you guys seem to really enjoy it. If you guys want to go check that out, I'll leave a link to the video down in the description below. Also, I just recently made a video like the one I'm going to be making now on The Last of Us 2. If you guys want to check that out as well, there will also be a link down in the description below, or you can wait till the end of the video and it'll pop up on the screen for you. I would really highly recommend that you go check out that video. It's a pretty damn good one if I do say so myself. So, what are we going to be talking about in today's video, you might be asking? Well, it's something that I really like to talk about here. I have the type of personality where if I think of a topic, I think, and I think, and I think, and I keep thinking, and I keep thinking, blah, 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 blah. I have a very compulsive side of me, I guess. That's where the OCD kind of comes in. But the new Bioshock, or a potential new Bioshock, whether it's Bioshock 3, Bioshock 4, or if they decide to end up coming up with a whole entire new game. Who knows? But whatever it is, I want to talk about it. I want to think of all the possibilities of what could happen, what might happen, what should happen, etc. So today, we're going to be talking about the fears that I have for a new Bioshock. So, let's start off with the biggest one here. Ooh, do I want to fight a Big Daddy live? I do. Yeah, I do. But let's start off with the first biggest one, which is the fact that I don't want 2K to tarnish the series. And what do I mean by that? Well, if there is going to be a new Bioshock being made, it's in the hands of 2K and Take-Two Interactive because they own the rights to it, not Irrational Studios. Bioshock 1 and Infinite were made by Irrational, which is why they were so very good. Don't get me wrong. Sorry, I hiccuped. Don't get me wrong. Bioshock 2 was a good game in its own right. Not anywhere near the level of Infinite or Bioshock 1, but it was good. It gave us Minerva's Den, which was absolutely incredible in my opinion. But other than that, the overall game just kind of felt pretty subpar. So, I don't want them to do something that's going to jeopardize the prestige of the franchise of Bioshock. I don't want them to make a gaming decision, like let's say a new setting, that makes no sense with the past 3 previous games, and I just don't want them to ruin what the series has built. To me, that would be like Call of Duty making this huge empire of a franchise, and then all of a sudden reverting back and them changing it to like Battlefield. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it doesn't make sense and it might ruin the prestige of what that game is known for. In this case, it would be Rapture or Columbia for that matter, because I would be okay with either one of them working out. But like I said, I just don't want the game or the overall franchise to be tarnished because of the next step within the series. Now the second thing, since it is going to be on the hands of 2K and Take-Two, the last time that they've made a Bioshock game, the story, like I said, was lackluster. There wasn't too much to it. You know, Sophia Lamb wasn't the greatest of villains in my personal opinion. I absolutely hated her. She had like no charisma, she had no characteristics or anything like that. And I just feel like Andrew Ryan was the perfect villain. In Infinite, Comstock was a great villain. Sophia Lamb, she just kind of said the same things over and over and over again. So I feel that the story might be lacking if they decide to maybe persist with the Bioshock 2 storyline of what happened to Eleanor, blah blah blah, all that good stuff. But as far as the overall like characters, I think that's something that they would need to really improve on. If you're going to bring a series back that hasn't had a game, I think, since 2013, you really need to do it with a bang. You need to go all out for this. You need to have amazing characters. You need to have an amazing main character, a great protagonist and antagonist. You need supporting NPCs. Really, you just need a great cast of characters. You need to. You need to. You absolutely need to. And like I said, that's what I feel like Bioshock 2 is lacking. If they go down that path, I don't see the story being successful. Then again, the last time that happened, like I said before, we got Minerva's Den, and that was a pretty damn good DLC. The next thing is microtransactions. Now you might be thinking, well, Eric, why would you be thinking that microtransactions would be in this game? Well, I'm going to link a article, or not even link, I'm going to put a screenshot of an article up on the screen now from an executive at Take-Two Interactive. I can summarize it right now without looking at the overall article because right now I'm actually obviously playing, but he says that loot boxes, microtransactions, stuff of the alike, they're not forms of gambling where you have other outlets really counter-protesting that. And I would agree with the other outlets. I feel like microtransactions and loot boxes, they are a form of gambling. You have very low odds, you spend a lot of money to try to win something back, and you always get that psychological thing that, oh, maybe if I get one more shot at the game, or one more shot at the slot, or one more shot at the roulette table, maybe I can win my money back. And that's kind of how it is with loot. I don't know. I don't think loot boxes have a place in games. Obviously, they're very successful because a lot of people end up buying them. And a lot of companies just, I don't even know, like triple, quadruple their money just from loot boxes and microtransactions alone. It's absolutely nuts. But the thing is, 2K, or not 2K, sorry, Take-Two, they're very, very high on these microtransactions. I don't want to see those end up being in Bioshock. It's just something that I feel they're going to follow the trend. I don't want them to do that. The reason why Bioshock 1, 2, and Infinite were so successful was because they didn't follow the mold of your typical video game. They didn't want to use loot boxes or microtransactions to sell their game. They didn't want that because they didn't need it. And they know that they didn't need it. So I just have a feeling, since both studios are pretty high on loot boxes, loot crates, microtransactions, we might end up seeing them within the next game. And like I said before, I don't want to see that, because then I know that series is going to be going downhill because they just want nothing but money. They don't care about the series, they don't care about the games that they created, all the hours spent making the game. They just care about continuously making money while ripping off players. Prime example, look at Bungie as well, what they're doing right now. So, that's kind of my little rant there. Let me know what you guys think of that down in the comments. Other than that, the last fear that I have is, quite frankly, that it's going to be bad. Now, I do have faith in 2K games. I really do. I have faith that they can pull something off, because like I said, look at what they did with Minerva's Den. Bioshock 2 itself was pretty lackluster, but Minerva's Den was absolutely amazing. So they have the potential to make such a good game all the way through. They don't have to worry about just making a DLC. Make the entire game like you made Minerva's Den. If you do that, I will back you 100% without any doubt. But I don't want them to make a game like Bioshock 2 where they just mess up and mess up and mess up, and kind of going back to the first point, kind of tarnishing the entire prestige that is of the Bioshock franchise. So let me know what you think of that. Otherwise, if you have any other fears, let me know down in the comment section below, because I'm really interested in seeing what you guys want, what you guys don't want, and what you guys think and don't want to think about with the next Bioshock. So, as always, the comments are open for discussion. All I ask is that you're respectful down there. Other than that, if you're new and want to join the Rapture family and help the Rapture family grow, feel free to hit that subscribe button and also share the content. That sharing the content and just subscribing and all of that, it gives me more and more motivation to continuously upload videos, and it also helps me more than you guys can actually realize. Other than that, if you guys enjoyed and want to see more content, please drop a like. That would actually help out a ton, and it shows your guys' support to the channel. Other than that, if you want to stay up to date with me, or feel free to follow my Twitch or my Twitter, the links will be down in the description below. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Oh, and two things before I go. One, I'm going to be starting up the lore series again. If you guys don't remember, I did a whole episode based off of the true story and the history of Bioshock and Rapture. It'll be linked in the description below. Again, if you guys want to go check that out, shameless little plug. But I'm going to be doing more in-depth things. I'm going to be doing the lore on people like Andrew Ryan, Bridget Tenenbaum, Frank Fontaine, Sue Chong, Elizabeth Booker, etc. All the main characters and supporting characters in the game, as well as locations on the maps of the game. So things like Fort Frolic, Rapture Records, Columbia itself, etc. You guys get the point. So if that interests you, let me know down in the comment section below, and subscribe so you won't miss that. Other than that, I will be probably uploading to my second channel here. I just wanted to take a little break from all the stuff over there. So if you guys want to go check that out, all you have to do is go to my channel and look at the featured channel playlist. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Sorry to waste your time there, but I hope you enjoyed the video. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care, and I love you all.